My name is Xochitl Mora. I'm the Director of Communications for the City of McAllen, and I was just telling Kate that the library won another award that we kind of missed. I heard it on the news, but we have so many awards for the library that sometimes it's hard to keep track of all of them, which is great. That's a wonderful problem to have. We just need to have a laundry list every time this library gets recognized, and it's always a great day when we have an event at the library. So thank you all so much for joining us and being here today for this wonderful announcement of the 6th Annual South Texas Book Festival. Anything that promotes literacy and books is always a great thing in our community. That was one of my favorite places to hang out growing up as a child, so we encourage everyone in our community, young and old, and everyone in between, to stop by here at the McAllen Public Library, and especially in the upcoming weeks for this wonderful event. Before we continue on with today's announcement, I'd like to recognize some very special guests here with us, including the Honorable Jim Darling, Mayor of the City of McAllen. The Honorable Victor Sebi Haddad, Commissioner, District 5. Our Assistant City Manager, Mr. Joe Vera. McAllen Public Library Director Kate Horan, and all of her great staff here at the library who are always ready to help everyone who comes through these doors. And of course, all of the community support for this wonderful facility, including the Friends of the Library Board President, Dr. Joseph Ryan. Thank you, Dr. Ryan, and the entire board who give so willingly to the library and for what you do for this community. I'd also like to recognize Rebecca Olagibel, Director of Retail and Business Development, and Alice Johnson for the City Manager's Office as well. And for our sponsors who we could not do any of these great events without, from Driscoll Children's Medical Plaza and Health Plan, Sonia Viescas and Delia Garza. Thank you for supporting this event and all you do to support events in the City of McAllen. We are so excited to have you here, and then just to talk a little bit about the South Texas Book Festival and what it means to our community, the Honorable Jim Darling.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's an exciting day, always an exciting day to be here at the library. You know, I was thinking on the way over, my folks were really prolific readers. They always read a book a week. And they used to buy, we had paperbacks laying all over the house, and then they found the library. And so they loved the library, and they were the best patrons. And so whatever my stepdad would order a book, they would get it for him. We loved that relationship. And so I have, I'm a reader, but I don't finish books anymore. So I have about 10 books that I've started, and they're all around the house, but I haven't finished them. So someday when I retire in the next 15 or 20 years, I'm going to finish those books. But you know, and when you read, it's kind of neat because a book it's the same book, but it's different for everyone that reads it, because it's your imagination that fills in all the blanks and all the scenery and all those kind of things. Even the best described books, it's still your imagination that does it. So it's a great way, I think, to learn to think better, too, from a standpoint of not just entertaining, but also leaves an impact on you because it's your story that you're doing. So we're proud of the resources and services and program that our award-winning McAllen Public Library system offers our community. There's always something going on. Like Kate says, this is not a library, it's a community center, it's a fun center, it's a whole bunch of different things. You know, but it also promotes literacy, which is really important because no matter what medium you use, you still have to be able to read and understand. And so I think reading a book is enjoyable, but it's also practice in everything that we do in our lives relating to any reading and social and media from that standpoint. The South Texas Book Festival is one of the ways the library engages our families in our community. The festival is aimed at children and teens, but all ages are welcome to this free event. And I like the word free because that's important. It'll be a full day of authors, reading, book signings, crafts, food trucks, and a lot of fun. And I'm proud that every child and teen that attend the festival will go home with a free book, thanks to the sponsors, HEB Read 3 Program, South Texas Literary Coalition. So the date is Sunday, November 10th. Is that right? It's going to be a great day for the fans of books and libraries and anybody else that's really interested in engaging and having a wonderful time. And I invite everyone to make it out to the South Texas Book Festival at the McAllen Public Library. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. We'll see you here inside, not at the food truck, right? To talk about the South Texas Book Festival and what an award-winning event it is, aside from entertaining and educational, I'd like to bring up our McAllen Assistant City Manager, Mr. Joe Vetta.
Thank you, Xochitl, and thanks to everybody for being here. You're certainly welcome, and very proud of the library and the fact that I get to work with Kate and her staff here. As Assistant City Manager, the areas of responsibility I have are culture and recreation, and so the library is one of those. And you know, people don't realize, but we get some 60,000 patrons a month that come through our library, and so it reaches many, many people. And the library and South Texas Book Festival is really part of the city's vision and strategic goal to have an unsurpassed quality of life. And we hear from our residents through our surveys the satisfaction that they have with what our city elected leadership is doing and management is doing, and certainly what Kate and her staff are doing. So as the mayor mentioned, and many of you know, McAllen Library is an award-winning library. It's been winning awards since it was open, and we're very proud of that. And as Xochitl mentioned, this past summer, the South Texas Book Festival was recognized at the Texas Festival and Event Association by winning 11 awards at the Texas Festival Event Association Conference. And so we're very proud of that. And then at the International, which is the World Conference of Festivals and Events, the library won 3 awards there. And this is the first year that the library competes in Texas Festival and Event Association and the Worldwide Association of International Festival Events. So, Kate, to you and your staff, congratulations. We're real proud of the work that you do. So the South Texas Book Festival certainly ranks high amongst innovative festivals and events around the world. And I think this is just evidence of the dedication of Kate and the library staff, and also our library board, our advisory board. Certainly want to thank Dr. Ryan, because the board works hard to support not only the library, but to support South Texas Book Festival. And so they have their own fundraiser every year to raise money. Aside from volunteering and working, they also raise money to support this. So we certainly appreciate that. And the staff, thank you for your work to plan, organize, and promote the South Texas Book Festival. And as was mentioned earlier, thanks to our sponsors who have really helped us take the event to another level. And we're getting to the point we believe that we might be outgrowing our space here and having to move maybe to a larger space. So that's something that I know Kate and her staff have been looking at. But we know whether it's here or in a larger venue, will continue to be successful because of the work that Kate and her staff do. So again, thank you all very much. Congratulations, and look forward to seeing everybody here on November 10th.
Thank you, Mr. Vetta, for your dedicated vision and support of the McAllen Public Library. Now to hear all about the South Texas Book Festival, all of the activities and fun and the authors who will be attending, I'd like to bring up my good friend Kate Horan, the director of the wonderful McAllen Public Library.
Good morning, and thank you all for coming out this morning. I'm so very excited to announce our 6th annual South Texas Book Festival. This year, our festival consists of 2 days of family fun for the entire valley. On Saturday, September 9th, the library will be hosting our first ever pep rally to kick off the festival weekend. Children and teens will get a chance to work on fun pom-poms and mum crafts and get into the festival spirit. And we're proud to welcome McAllen ISD board member Tony Farina as our MC for the program, which will include special guests and performances and free book vouchers that kids can use on the day of the festival. So on Sunday, November the 10th, the library will host 23 national, regional, and local authors, All of our authors will be speaking on panels, engaging audiences with storytelling, and will personalize books from our bookseller, the Storybook Garden. We believe that books should be both a mirror for young readers to see themselves and a window into other cultures and traditions. To that end, the authors who will read at South Texas Book Festival represent the culture of the entire Rio Grande Valley, and many of the authors themselves are Hispanic, with characters and storylines that reflect a rich heritage. And to give you a quick peek, I'd like to show you a little quick peek video. So we'll have a nice mixture of children's storytelling, bilingual story times, and also things for teens and even for adults like myself who love to read YA books and also children's books. The public is also invited to join us for a special Be a Buddy, Not a Bully program sponsored by HEB, and we're very thankful for HEB's support. Author Claudia Villarreal will read from her book, The Bully Who Learned to Love. Children who attend the story and activity will receive a free book signed by the author and a certificate saying that they've gone through the program and they've learned how to show love and not be a bully. Also, master storyteller Johnny Heller, who has won multiple audio awards for his narration of children and teen audiobooks, will share his gifted voice in a story sponsored by RB Digital. And New York Times bestselling author Adam Gidwitz will share stories from his amazing Unicorn Rescue Society series, which I've read and are very, very exciting. Mr. Gidwitz appears through funding from a Texas Reads grant from Texas State Library and Archives Commission and the Institute of Museum and Library Services. Our sponsors who are here today, Driscoll Children's Medical Plaza and Health Plan, are going to entertain children with face painting activity in the library's lobby right here throughout the festival day. So I want to say thank you for Sonia Vilescas and Delia Garza for being here and for your support. Thank you so much. We're so grateful for all of our support from our sponsors, from our city manager, our mayor, our library advisory board president, and everyone who works so hard to make this a success year after year. And so I just invite the community to come out and enjoy a day of family and food and fun and, of course, books. Thank you so much.
Wow, that sounds like a really fun event. I can't wait for that. So make sure you mark your calendars, Saturday, November 9th and Sunday, November 10th. So you can be here at the pep rally and all of the activities here for the South Texas Book Festival. To talk about the Friends of the Library's dedication to the McAllen Public Library and our community, I'd like to bring up Dr. Joseph Ryan, President of the Friends of the Library.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Joseph Ryan, and I'm the McAllen Public Library Advisory Board President. Your library board works hard each year to fundraise for the South Texas Book Festival and promote literacy and awareness of our beautiful library all year round. The festival is the biggest book festival south of San Antonio. Last year, we welcomed over 7,500 visitors to the festival. We're hoping to increase that this year and to treat more families to a day filled with fun and literacy. We want everyone to have fun. We are also so proud of the winners of our bookmark contest and youth writing contest. This year's theme is the Spirit of South Texas, and we had over 450 student entries from across South Texas. The library board will be on hand at the festival to congratulate our talented young contest winners and give them their winning medals. I attended last year and it was fantastic, and I look forward to attending again this year. It'll be a lot of fun. And with that, South Texas Book Festival is the most exciting event of the year for us, so I hope everyone makes it out. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Joseph Ryan, President of the Friends of the Library. It's exciting day to be here at the library. You know, I was thinking on the way over, my folks were really prolific readers.
there you go, everyone, the South Texas Book Festival right here at the McAllen Public Library. Please mark your calendars. Thank you all so much for being here, and we'll see you here on November 9th and November 10th. Thank you so much.